NBA 2K demo is finally returning for NBA 2K27? This how they gonna make their attempt to keep the 2K fans in the game? By drawing them to that demo? This ain't clickbait. Apparently we got some coder information on this, man. And we got Joe Knows pumping, we finna boycott 2K and get blackballed from 2K. We gonna get into it, man. We got a lot of things to go over. Y'all be sure to watch the full video. Y'all be sure to like the video if you are getting 2K27, man. So right here, this guy comments and says, how can y'all forget where the Tissot comes from? It's a dead giveaway. Getting a pre-release demo with the builder again finally. The last demo we got had the Tissot watch. I don't know how to say that, the Tissot word. I'm not a watch guy. Now, is this facts? To my knowledge, they stopped the demo in 21, right? For the builder, right? And he's saying that's the last time we got the watch. You know, I did a little research and somewhat, they saying it was 22 was the last time we got the watch. So, I mean, this could be an indication. I don't think 2K think that deep. Maybe he owned to something. I mean, it does make sense that 2K could be trying to pull all the strings because GTA is coming. Y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all think they're gonna give us a demo and why you think they're gonna do it or not. Right here, Hacker Swan. Now look, they dropped a Sunset City image. Now look, Hacker Swan, you know? What could this mean? My career or a bunch of rotating parks or 5v5 environments? Hacker Swan in the comments, y'all. Hacker Swan in the comments. Look, hacking. So look, we got Joe Knows tweeting, man, what the CFB community and the creators did is inspiring. Talk tomorrow. You know, Joe Knows is the golden boy. So I was like, man, he not gonna do what the other guy was doing. And I watched this video, right? And he definitely isn't. It kind of seemed like he was trying to make sure he doesn't get hate because he is associated with them and he does work with them. You'll be watching his streams, all that type of stuff. So this could funnel the hate because, you know, the main reason change can't happen is because it's split. The voice can't get big enough to really make an impact. I tell y'all all the time, if these programs, if 2K Day, being wined and dined, being able to play the game early before everyone else, test the game, fly out, test the game, if none of this existed, builds would not cost $100 because every creator would be flaming them. Right here, I'm gonna tell y'all something simple, right? If every creator told their viewer in almost every video, just nonstop, if they told them under anything 2K post, under anything 2K tweet, anyone associated with 2K, any stream they do, talk about them VC prices, blame them telling the game's too expensive, hundreds, thousands of comments. Any creator that tells their audience to do that, they're blackballed from 2K. So I know people are saying like, you know, they can't do nothing. It's not Mike Wang's fault. It's not Ronnie's fault. No one there. It's none of their fault. All that type of, you know, but still, it's a decision. You know, they looking out for themselves and stuff. But I'm just letting y'all know, 100% something would happen. Everything would be way cheaper if we really mobilize our audiences to really do something. Of course, a boycott at this point is asking for too much. Of course, you know, things have gotten way too deep, been happening for way too long. Of course, all that, but I guarantee, just use your head. Imagine all the creators telling their viewers to do that. Thousands of comments every time. And then it will inspire people to not even spend bread like that. It'll turn people off from the game. Also, potential buyers, or because y'all know people don't always buy 2K. They take breaks for years, come back. This is a normal thing despite what people might think. So this could inspire them to not even mess with the game because it's getting so much harsh feedback. You know, you tell all your viewers, review bomb anything that's reviewed, anything they post, just flame. Something would happen, guys. And it's not like I'm trying to be some little toxic weirdo. Guys, it's too expensive. It's $100 a build, guys. I say it all the time. It's not like I'm trying to do it for this. None of this does not get me views. I could easily double twist the company, post tutorials and all that, and none of my little toxic stuff is my view stuff. I can review the news positively. There's plenty of people who do that and go very far. It's not hard, man. You know, there's some creators who talk that real on stream every now and then when they know they're not being watched, but they don't bring it up in a video, right? That's where it really matters. They don't like that. You'll lose your connects for that. You know, that's really the difference. You ain't bringing it up in your videos and your tweets, things like that, especially the video. TikToks, that stuff that could really move the needle. You know, that's why you still got your connection with them. But I mean, hey, that's why we in the situation we in. And it's like they're gonna keep pushing because they're still breaking records. They're not drawing back. So they're going to keep pushing and squeezing. So it's still worth talking about so it don't get worse. They're finding other methods to do us bad. I'm a real hoop. I'ma always play 2K. So I mean, it's worth talking about. Maybe 8 years from now, it'll be a little cheaper, man. 2K community has to be willing to lose a logo and get the agent and flight treatment. Not sure y'all ready for this yet. This is true. You know what's so crazy? A lot of people hate me for how I be talking, but they love people like this when they say the same thing. Kind of crazy, right? Well, they're not as direct, but I kind of do my best to not, you know, D on people, man. I try to be as nice as possible, man, to these guys, man. You don't know what they going through. I think everybody chronically depressed. 2K community would never. 2K creators too worried about not getting a community day invite. You expect anyone to get behind a guy who makes build videos and spends around 100 per one? Community is a joke. Y'all can't fit me in with people. I've been using people's accounts for years. Y'all not even hip. Swan really the method. I've been telling y'all. People always try to come to me trying to say that stuff. I'm all these other people. I don't be spending bread on the game. I be using other people's accounts. That's what y'all could do, but you're not smart. Stupid. He posted this. He posted a video. Y'all check out the video, man. Let me know what you think. Y'all think he just trying to capitalize or he really about the motion? I think this was the guy who did all that. Good luck. Got to be organized and set specific goals, man. He not doing it. The community. I think what people are gonna do is they're gonna try to drop videos, how to get your build up, certain things to do, all this 60 to 99 overall clickbait that people be posting. By the way, guys, 80% of them videos are fake, but y'all still keep clicking them. The IQ is just at an all-time low, man. If y'all think they're really doing all that by themselves, you're crazy. If you don't think that they have people helping them and all this and that, and they're just tricking you, acting like they did it all and all this and that, you're in it. But I think they're definitely going to try to be somewhat vocal about it so they don't get backlash. But if you're not really mobilizing your viewers and community to do what I told you, comment on everything, then it ain't real to me. You ain't really about it, and that's fact. Saying do it for the 2K community. Y'all think Joe gonna do it for the 2K community? 2K going too far for y'all to be trying this? Made they bed, he gotta sleep in it. We gotta try. I mean, cause it's only getting worse. Joe to 2K, our situation isn't different. You're the leader. Anything you say, people are gonna follow. They love Joe. There's certain people that people just prefer with certain things. They love Joe. No, I don't expect you to risk your connection like Boroducks did, but it would be great for you to tweet about the issue. I don't know about that tweeting about issues. I'm talking about mobilizing. Review bomb. Every tweet, every video, y'all got real view. Imagine mobilizing your audience. Do that all year, every single year, and everyone's doing it. But that's thousands of comments. Then other news sources would pick it up. That seemed like the easiest way to affect anything. I don't get no views, so I mean, ain't nobody gonna listen to me. But y'all could spread this to them. Y'all saying it's not impossible. Really not different though. You have significantly more pull than him. Just put it all on the line. One person can't do it. All it takes is one. Much larger creators in our community have tried and failed. It's words to me. The CFB is much smaller. Obviously, one person cannot do it, but if someone was to lead the charge and could rally people, it would be you. Whether you want to hear that or not, and people absolutely would follow. No bigger creator has tried anything of substance. This might have backfired on Joe. He probably did all this stuff because they're going to put that pressure. I wanted to start these conversations, and it seems like we have. Self and other content creators on your main platforms. I'm all here for it, but in my opinion, the only people who can make change are those who work directly with 2K. 2K not trying to talk. Oh man, 2K seeing this tweet. I feel it, man. I feel it. These comments is funny. I know some people are looking at it short-sighted and other people have goals, but I mean, if any price reduction, 2K being free, any of this stuff happen, do y'all know that viewership doubles, triples, quadruples, fiveuples because way more people would play the game, way more people would make builds. So we're actually hindering ourselves, but we just can't see that opposing future, you know? So if you're gonna be in 2K for the long haul, or maybe if you think about other people's future with this stuff, you might think that it's wise to, you know, just do what you're doing for yourself. but there's a opposing future where game way more lit for everybody. We got Badge Plug saying he wants to test out the game. Y'all think they gonna fly him out, man? We got this guy right here, Geo. I'll never understand people who only play 2K and COD and never explore this genre of gaming. So you just like to look at beautiful things and pictures. So fun. But I gave him a response. Hopefully this can educate some of y'all also. Maybe some of y'all could understand. I have played story mode games. I do play them every now and then, guys. I'm not just a ball and gun gamer. I do dabble in other games. But what I'm saying is fact. It doesn't matter how it makes you feel. There's always so much cope. There's a reason that it's always these type of people attacking the other side. Usually the group of people that's always attacking another group of people that never speaks about them, that's usually the lowly scum that is just horrible, bro. But I told him it's not as stimulating and there's no competition. It's not social, guys, okay? Even if you look at streamers and YouTubers play these story mode games, you can tell they're bored out their mind unless they are on drugs, right? And highly on ADD drugs, whatever the hell, or they're on some drugs. A lot of these creators, they be on drugs, guys. You can tell the difference between when someone's playing a multiplayer game, being stimulated, entertained, interacting with the chat, versus them playing a story mode game and they're bored out of their mind, acting like they're being entertaining. Do you guys get what I'm saying? People can talk all this dumb stuff, but you could literally see people play these games live and you could clearly see why someone would prefer multiplayer games over story mode games. They're cool for what it is, but it's like, you know, it's not on the same level. But I'll then explain. Once you reach a certain skill level in gaming, it's hard to play story mode games because you have evolved to feel greater dopamine dumps that can't be achieved playing story mode games. This is a fact. In anything in life, once you excel and reach a certain point, once you get certain type of women, once you reach certain type of heights, once you taste certain type of food, once you reach a certain type of life, you don't want to go backwards to something unstimulating. I know story modes can be fun. Usually when people get older, they start to play story mode because they don't want to be competitive anymore. They're losing their testosterone, things like that. A lot of y'all don't want to be real about it. You're tired of getting cooked. You tired of competing. But if your test levels is correct, and you some type of man, you got some type of competitive nature in you, you're gonna gravitate to a multiplayer game. Also, you can predict all these story mode games and you're gonna be spoiled. You can't predict multiplayer like that. There's so much social stuff. You arguing with this type of guy from there, you compete with this type of guy, all these different type of people, all these different toxic interactions, different toxic scenarios, crazy clutches, all this crazy dopamine that you can get really test you. You can't get that in story mode games. You're not really directly competing with humans. With story mode games, you have to figure out a cheese exploit method to get through things. So it's not the same type of thing versus competing versus someone that's just really good at the game. I hope that makes some sense. I just think a lot of people who don't understand it, they're not masculine and they never played sports in their life. And if they did play sports, it was some type of soft sport, probably lacked a father figure, and they're just not competitive people in nature. They're just, I don't know. I don't see how people can't understand why people enjoy multiplayer games instead of turn-based games and all that. It's not as stimulant. It's not TikTok brain, all this type of stuff. It's been around since before then. It's competitive. Can't be competitive versus a bot. Just like my career, people who are playing my career in 2K, if you go play rec with people, you're talking to people, all this different type of stuff, you're not gonna have the same stimulation, the same dopamine from playing a bot where you could predict everything versus actual people. It's just common sense. Got this guy right here because they're social games for social gamers. Those who are very social don't play RPG games. Yeah, a lot of people like be in your own world. You kind of want to escape. Yeah, look, RPGs are escape from reality. They live in the real world. They don't need it. I don't know why people are denying it. Y'all don't want to have real conversations. Y'all just want to say people are low IQ for some reason, which makes no sense. How could someone be low IQ if they figured out how to get good at games and you can't figure out how to get good at games? Do y'all know that's the difference? Your IQ can't get you good at games. That's why you're over here defending these little single player games. You can't get good at multiplayer games. If you even find that offensive, you suck at games because you take personal offense to what I just said. Wouldn't the person who can't get good compared to other people, wouldn't that person have low IQ? That's really all gaming is. It's IQ. Being able to predict things like, doesn't that mean you're low IQ? Ball and gun gamers don't even speak on y'all, just play the game? Right. Just let people play what they want to play. I don't get it. This guy says, I'm tired of people on this app acting like most RPGs aren't the same rehashed stories and gameplay loops over and over again. Facts. It will say COD's repetitive, but play a Pokemon and so. This is what I be saying. People don't be making sense. They love Pokemon. You don't ever be hearing nothing about no goddamn copy paste. Then the gun and ball gaming rhetoric turning into some anti-black shit too. On me. That's what it really is. But that's a conversation for another day. Most of this is racist dog whistles. I don't know who 4chan is. Most people regurgitate and don't even know and trust following trends. I don't even know. Yeah. If you want the real answer, sports games give you unlimited possibilities of gameplay, while story mode games are pretty limited in comparison. This is a fact. People don't get it. It's just me playing some story mode game versus me going up the court, ISOing, frying the hell out of them, talking trash to him, he talking trash to me, his team talking trash to him, they talking trash to me, we talking this and that. It's just not comparable, guys. You're not gonna get that type of experience. There's a lot of people who can't cook people like that, so they can't understand. But once you learn to get good at games, you can experience things that the average gamer can't even experience because they're so horrible. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all think I'm true. Y'all be sure to join the Discord for them NBA 2K27 leaks.
But hey, here we go again. Yeah. Here we go again. People talking this, but when this hit the fan, everything I'm at made me. Now break it down. Yo, off the top of the dome.